Hello, my name is Brendan Strader. This is my freshman year biology fall extra credit assignment. Tonight I will be making fish tacos with a side of beans, chips, and guacamole. The extra credit assignment is to make a healthy plate that fulfills the My Plate perfect plate with nutritional values. Once the meal has been cooked, we'll be using the website to determine the nutritional value of the meal. We'd like to thank our sponsor, Mr. Reynolds, for providing the wrap to line our baking sheet. First, we'll be preheating the oven to 400 degrees. While the oven is preheating, let's run through our ingredients for tonight. We have tilapia, breaded tilapia fillets, which is going to be our source of protein. We have some corn tortillas and corn tortilla chips that are going to be our starches. We have avocados, limes, cabbage, and a little bit of pico de gallo, which is going to be our fruits and vegetables used for the dressing of the tacos and for our guacamole. We have some mayonnaise, some sour cream, which is going to be our dairies. That is going to be used for the sauce that is going to be put on the tacos. Green salsa to dress and for the sauce. And then we have some cheese, some more dairy to dress the tacos with. Some spices and seasonings. We have some fresh pepper, some garlic powder, some chili lime seasoning, and some kosher salt. Okay, now that the oven has been heated and that light is off, we're going to throw the fillets into the oven. We are going to set a 22-minute timer with the help of our kitchen assistant. Alright, while the fillets are in the oven baking, we are going to make the sauce for our tacos. We are first going to start off with some sour cream. We are going to take a heaping tablespoon, so you're just going to get a good amount in there, throw it right into the bowl, clean the spoon off, make sure you get all of it off, okay? Then we are going to take another heaping tablespoon of mayonnaise, get a nice good scoop in there. Get it in there, perfect. Then next up we are going to do a teaspoon-ish of sriracha. It doesn't have to be exact. Sriracha is only 1,000 to 2,500 Scoville units, so if you like your sauce a little bit spicier, always add a little bit more sriracha. You have to open the bottle first. Alright, we have a little bit extra, but that's perfect. We like it a little bit spicier in this house. Next up, we are just going to do a couple little dashes of some chili lime seasoning. A couple dashes of garlic powder. You can be generous on that one. And 3 pinches of kosher salt. Don't want to over salt it. Perfect. Now we're going to grab a spoon and mix this all together. And you are going to end up with a perfect sauce for your fish tacos. After fully mixing together your sauce, you're going to cut a half of a fresh lime. We have a lime squeezer here. We're going to put this right in there, and we are going to squeeze this lime into the sauce. Make sure we get all of the lime juice in there. This does a good job of getting the majority of the juice out. And then you can always dump the leftover that's in there. And you're just going to combine that into the sauce, and then you're going to let it rest at room temperature until you're ready to put it on your tacos. Okay, now we're going to make the guacamole. We already have some avocados in here, but we're going to cut up this third avocado. What you're going to do, you're going to hold it in your hand, slice it, you're going to cut around the pit of the avocado. Just slice it right down the middle. Make sure you cut it all the way around. Twist. It's going to pop right open. You are going to hit the knife, give it a little turn, and there's your pit. To make this a little bit easier, you're just going to slice down the avocado. We're going to cube it up so then it comes out a little bit easier into the bowl. We only have an avocado and a half already, so this is going to end up being 2.5 avocados. So we're just going to scoop it all into here. And then we're just going to cube up this second half. They don't have to be tiny cubes, just so it comes out of the skin a little bit easier. Perfect. Now that we have all of our avocado in here, we are going to add the rest of our ingredients. First up, we're going to put a little bit of salsa verde into the bowl. It's not really an exact amount, just a goodish. That's probably a good amount. We're going to put a spoonful or two of pico de gallo. Just give it a little bit of that chunkiness. We're going to hit it with a little bit of garlic powder. Not too much, but a good amount. You're going to want to be able to taste that. Some pepper. And a little bit of salt. And last but not least, some fresh lime in there. Get it all the juices out of it. I prefer my guacamole very limey, so we are going to use 3/4 of a lime. You can always add more after the fact. Squeeze it all out here. Okay, final one. Perfect. Now we're going to take this spoon, we're just going to mash this all up together. This is what's going to create our final guacamole. You can also use the back of a fork or even an actual masher. The spoon works just fine. We're going to mash this up until you cannot see the cubes and it turns into what guacamole should look like. There's our timer for the fish, so this is perfect timing. And that looks to be good. Now that the fillets are ready, we're going to take them out of the oven and set them on the counter to let them cool down before we put them on the final tacos. Alright, we're going to be heating up our corn tortillas. Just throw them right in the pan. Warm them up. We're going to be making 8 tortillas, which is 2 tacos for each person. Now that the tortilla is ready to flip, you can always give it a real flip. To assemble your taco, you're going to start out with a spread of our special sauce right down the center, or you can put it a little bit to the side so it folds a little bit better. Perfect. You are going to take we cut the fillets in half. You're going to take half of your fillet, lay it right down the middle. So then you're going to make your taco right there. We're going to put a little bit of cabbage. Then a little bit of pico de gallo. Next up, I'm going to put some Mexican cheese. Perfect. And a little bit of drizzle of green salsa. Hot sauce can also be used. And we have some fresh limes as our garnish. Leave that right there. Here's our final product. We have our fish tacos with our chips and guac and our beans on the side. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Mr. Reynolds, and all that have watched this. I've clearly earned my extra credit, and if you would like to try some fish tacos, please let me know.